Welcome to Berlin Felsi Oracle. Today I'm here with this deck. I don't know what this deck needs to tell you. It is a deck which I don't usually use for my client readings, but today I got called to use it, and not only use it but make readings or to give you some messages from it. Let's see what the cards need to tell. I see these cards. If you can see, there are two cards which fell out and they both are looking at on top, above. So I'm feeling like the energy that I'm getting is that you need to open yourself to source. Source wants to give you unlimited blessings. Source wants to provide for you. Source wants to give you what you what you deserve. But at the same time, because you are like, I feel like you're if you're resonating with this reading, please make sure you stay till the end and only take what resonates with you, because not all of it is going to be for you. It's a collective reading, but this collective has to articulate a sentence. It's in my mind but it's not coming out there. So I feel like this collective has had a throat chakra block. You don't really say what you really feel. You don't really speak your truth. You don't really communicate your feelings to people because you feel you're afraid of being yourself. You have had a lot of people telling you you are not the right match, or you are not the right person, or you are disgusting, or you are like, I don't know why these bad things are coming out of my mouth, but I am going with the flow. I am going because I'm channeling something that some people have told you really bad things, and because of that you have lost your spark. I can feel it in my bones at the moment that you have lost your spark. You don't believe. You not only lost your spark, but you lost your connection with divine as well. You don't know who to believe. You've lost your sense of self. You lost the sense of believing in the unknown. You have lost the sense of believing in the power of the universe. And I am here to remind you that universe has your back, that God, the creator, whoever is part of this journey with you, you have a special team ready for you. Okay, I see in 222. So this team is could be your ancestors. It could be people in your lineage, or it could be people who are really close to you, passed on. These people are part of your team. There was a reason you met them in this lifetime. It could be even a friend. I'm even channeling a friend. It doesn't have to be a family member. It could be even a friend. It is like people you have known and they have passed on. They are your guardian angels at the moment, and you need to open yourself to divine because they want to send you blessings. You have done things for them. I don't know. I feel like this deck, I have used it before for one of my friend who lost her brother, and after that I don't think I have come to it, but I'm channeling. I don't know if I'm channeling her brother at the moment, or I'm channeling, like, it could be anybody for at the moment, because it's a collective reading. I'm channeling a friend energy. I'm channeling someone. It could be even your parent who was your friend, or it could be even a pet who is your friend. Okay, I'm channeling an energy that you have known in this lifetime. They want to bless you with certain things, but you have been resisting it because you think you're unworthy of it, and you're not allowing yourself to you're not opening your heart. Either they want to bless you with a soulmate energy, they want to bless you with love, they want to bless you with some things which you are not allowing yourself to receive, and I am here to tell you to stop it and receive it. Open yourself to it. Open yourself to divine. Open yourself to source, because you have so much of gifts coming for you, but because you are feeling unworthy, that is one of the reasons you are not able to receive it. You're feeling unworthy of love. You don't think you deserve love. You don't think you deserve good things in life because of what all you have experienced. It is not true. Okay, whatever you have experienced, those experiences were not to make you stuck. I feel like those were illusions. Those were illusions that you were experiencing. Those illusions you have to break out of. When you are in the matrix, no, most people are trying to escape the matrix. It's not about escaping the matrix but playing with the matrix. You are in the matrix. You are in the physical right now. You need to not escape it but be part of it and experience it. So how will you experience it? When you believe that what is meant for you is coming for you, and there are things that are coming for you. There are a lot of blessings, but you need to open yourself. These cards I have used before for channeling a spirit guide. So I feel like a lot of spirit guides are coming forward, or in the collective right now, whoever's listening, your spirit guides are coming forward and they want to pour you blessings, but you are not opening your crown chakra. To open your crown chakra, I want you to it's going to be a little weird because these things many people don't use, but it's like you need to chant A H H H H keep, like, inhale and exhale. That is how you're going to open yourself to source. This is the crown chakra opening. When you want to open your third eye, you are going to say AUM. That's Om, Om, Om. I know I sound, or I might look little weird while doing this, but this is something I'm getting very clearly. 555 is also what I see. You're going to see 222, you're going to see 555, you're going to see 111. These are certain numbers that I'm channeling right now. But I feel like your magnetism, there's a magnetism within you which needs to be activated, and that will be activated when you're connected to source, when you're connected to divine. Divine wants to give you inspiration, divine wants to give you answers. Answers are coming for you, but you need to just open yourself. Like even in this card, I feel like you're resisting. It's so close to you. Have you seen that image where of God and a human, where they are almost like, I don't know the name of the painting, it's in my mind's eye, but I really can't explain it fully. But it's like God is on the top and a human is there, and both of them are, they're both trying to reach to each other. Exactly how this image is right now. This is, here is how the human is and here God is, and the connection, like God is so close to you. It's just a matter of time. When you ask help, when you start believing in God, is when you're going to be open to opportunities and things to you. I am not forcing you to believe in it. I'm just saying that there is divine and there are unseen forces that you don't know about and wants to come and help you with it. The unseen forces can be God, the unseen forces can be your higher self, the unseen forces can be your friend in spirit, or your pet in spirit, or family member in spirit. It can be anybody in spirit, but it can be anything. At the moment, you just need to open yourself to it and the only way to open it is by doing the chanting that I spoke about, or by sitting in meditation. And when you're sitting in meditation, if you want, I even provide guided meditation. I can clear your chakra so you can listen to your intuition. I can also help you with guided meditation. If there is any spirit guide who wants to guide you or give you a message, you can come to a meditation with me. You can meet them in that meditation and you can get the messages you need. I feel like they are really trying to reach out to you. And if anybody, even if you all don't want to get into a meditation, you all can even come for a spirit guide reading. I even do spirit guide readings. I also channel people from the dead. I usually don't like to say this, but because then they will say that you're doing something evil. But I am not doing something evil. It is a pure spirit who's coming forward. At the moment, I'm channeling a pure good spirit who wants to speak to you. If you're getting called to take a reading from me, if you're getting called to get that message what your guide wants to tell you, message me. I can help you with this. Do not hesitate. They do not have anything bad to give. It's something pure, it's something good. I feel like part of them knows that you feel unworthy and they want to show you your worth. Okay, I'm not going to give the whole message because it's going to be different for different people. So the channel that I got right now is like, don't give the message at the moment, because the person who's hearing this message, this is a personal message. I'm not going to say it out loud. It's only going to be a message between you and source. I will not remember it as well. Whatever messages I give, it's an intuitive guidance. I do not take the message forward. I do not remember it. So it is something only you need to hear. And I feel like part of it is something about your worthiness. You don't feel worthy of certain things and they want to shower you with it. They want to pour on, like, can you see the hand over here? It's so gentle. It's so delicate. It's so delicate. It's such a delicate natural way of things. Okay, it's a natural way of things that they want to bless you with, but you are not open to it. So that is why they can't really bless you with it. Oh my god, I seen the back of the deck. It was upside down. I feel like I'm getting emotional because I feel like this could be my mom also trying to reach me, but because people, like, I used to feel my mom's presence for quite some time, and then people started to it's not people, I felt like I'm mad to even feel that she's around me. I don't want to cry, but I feel like even she's trying to connect with me, but I have not been allowing it. I did get emotional and I don't want to ugly cry, but I feel like even this message is for me a little. I do not take all the messages that come out. Some messages are for the collective and not for me. But when I seen the back of the deck, I really felt like it could be my mother in spirit who's also trying to connect with me, but because of the voices in the head or the voices of the society, I'm not allowing that to happen because I don't want to seem mad. But at the same time, I'm asking people to come to get messages for their family members, and me myself is not taking it from myself. Like, I do take readings from other tarot reader. I have a tarot reader. I have two tarot reader friends who give me readings. I do not like to put my bias in it. But right now I am going to put, because this came out in on the camera itself, and I'm not going to cut this out. So I feel like this is something even you are hesitant with. You are scared that people are going to be making fun of you, because I feel like you felt touches of your family member, or you might have seen some signals, or you might have seen some things which are not been able to be explained by people, but these are real things. These are things which even scientists are also coming to terms with. Like, there are some unseen forces, there are some, like, even scientists, they couldn't like define certain things, because it is some definitions are really not able to be understood by a limited mind. So I feel like your limited mind is not allowing you, your logical mind is not allowing you to unlock these messages. Sometimes you have gotten, I'm getting that there were times that you have gotten messages, maybe from your grandmother, from your, I don't know why I'm getting just names of what, this is going to be really specific for some people. So like, there are family members who have given you messages, but you have not been listening, because you said that you don't want to you used to feel like it's not real. But I can feel it, and I'm channeling it right now, and I'm getting it that it is real. It is something that you need to maybe go into meditation. If you do not want to get it from other people, go into meditation and listen to it. Or maybe you can even journal about it and say, spirit guide, what do you want to tell me today? And just journal randomly something, whatever is coming through, it will come. And I'm not forcing you to do it, but if you're getting called to do it, do it. If you cannot do it by yourself, come to me. I can help you with meditation, I can help you with your spirit guide reading. There is assistance. You do not have to do this alone if you cannot do it alone. I myself do not do my readings for myself. I get assistance from my tarot friends. So if I don't think that I am bad reader or something, that I cannot give myself a reading, but I do not want my bias to come through. So I take help from other people sometimes. So I'm getting that you are like, there have been even people who have come in front of you and have spoken something that your mother or your father or your sibling or someone would tell you, who's on earth, gotten certain messages that were like, a person is talking it, but it doesn't feel like that person is talking, is coming from source. Those messages are real messages, because you have not been connecting to source. That is why they are coming through other people. That is why you have to go to other people, because you're not allowing yourself to open yourself to source. But now I feel like you need to open yourself to source. You need to open your heart. You need to believe that you are an unlimited being. In my previous reading also, I had channeled something where you do not believe you're an unlimited being, but you're an unlimited being accepting from unlimited sources in unlimited ways. So there is there's a message coming through that you are going to be getting maybe in the next 1 or 2 months, or like, yeah, I think 1 or 2 months you're going to get it. You need to listen to your heart. You need to open your heart. You need to believe in the divine. You need to believe there is someone out there guiding you. There is a guardian angel, okay, who is protecting you. You are not alone in this, okay. You have someone with you at the moment. Also, when you're listening, there is someone with you listening to it. I mean, listening to me give you this message, okay. So you have it. It's just matter of time. If you believe in it, you will start to see it. There is one more thing which is coming through. I believe in Saint Anthony, okay. And Saint Anthony is a saint that whenever you lose something, you always get it, okay. Like, if you pray to Saint Anthony, and I've been believing it from when I was a child, and every time, I'm telling you, without fail, I have gotten it. I have gotten whatever I wanted. It will be from a different source. It will be somehow I've gotten it. I can't explain it to you because it's my experience. But at the same time, I have to explain it to you. I have to tell you about it, because I feel like you will resonate with this as well. You have a certain belief in something, but because of how people operate, or because of your logical mind, you're not able to weave it into your mind. And I am here to tell you that, why am I telling this, that Saint Anthony always helps? Because today itself also, I prayed for something of mine got lost. One of my earrings got lost, and I know I pray for very random things, but I prayed for it, but I didn't find it. And then I was like, how come I didn't find it? Because I've always found what I wanted. Then I realized to you, every time I prayed for other people as well. Even when I prayed for other people, they have found it as well. It's not only worked for me, it's worked for other people as well. But whenever I have done it, I've always gotten it in the next. Before I can say, and like even for my dog, whenever I've lost my dog and I say, Saint Anthony, help me find, I say only Saint and then I find her. So there was a belief within me that allowed me to get the assistance from Saint Anthony. Same way I feel there was a belief within you and you used to get assistance from your guardian angel, from your maybe some archangel. It could be Archangel Michael, Gabriel, or I'm also channeling Raphael. So these could be your guides who used to help you with it. But then suddenly you shut yourself out. You said, no, I don't want to believe in it. I'm not going to keep speaking about my experiences, but I was telling you that I didn't find the earring because I didn't feel like, I was like, no, I shouldn't, for such a earring, why should I even ask Saint Anthony? Why should I bother Saint Anthony for it? I was thinking like that. And then I realized that now I'm getting it very clearly that you are not bothering your spirit guide. Your spirit guides are waiting for you to ask for the help. I'm getting ask and you will receive. Seek and you will find. Knock and it shall open to you. This is a prayer where they say ask and you will receive. Seek and you will find. So same way I'm getting ask for help from divine. Ask from help from your spirit guide. Ask for help from either, even if you have to go to another tarot reader or something, get your guidance that you need to get from divine. There is a guidance coming through and that guidance is only for you. Okay, so get it whenever you can. You are going to you're going to be surprised with what is going to be coming through. The message, I'm not getting the message because it's something very personal. I feel only you need to hear about it. That is why I'm trying to channel, I'm trying to ask it in my mind's eye. I'm trying to ask what is the message. That's why I'm prolonging this message, but I'm getting that you do not need to know it right now. And if you need any help with anything, please ask divine for it. Ask, because even if it is the small stupidest thing, you may be feeling it's stupid to ask for this, but no, ask. I'm going to end the message right here. Once you have done with this message, pray to your God, pray to your divine, pray to your higher self, to whoever you feel like praying, but pray and ask for the guidance that you need. Ask for the next steps. Ask for what you need to know. Ask for whatever that, even if it is something stupid that you're asking for, ask. Okay, I am going to end it here. If anybody needs spirit guide readings, or if you need any sort of guided meditation or any help to get messages from the ones who have passed on, the ones who are dead, if you need any messages, message me.